everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am plumbobd and today we are starting a new series. We are starting our Magnolia Promenade rebuild series, which is part of a series in which I try and renovate every single world in The Sims 4, and this is the third world we are moving on to. I originally renovated also Willow Creek and Oasis Springs. The playlists are up on my channel if you want to check them out. And also, if you like this video at any point, remember to comment, like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That would be really appreciated and it really helps the channel out. So this is the world that came with the Get to Work expansion pack, which is the first expansion pack for The Sims 4, and this world really needed a renovation because there are, I think, 3 lots available out of 4 lots, or 3 already built lots, but they are all super ugly. The lot in which I'm building this build originally was selling like gnomes and other objects. It was really useless. And then we also have a furniture store and I believe also a clothing store. They are all very ugly, I would say, so I'm really happy to be renovating this world, and you guys made it happen because you voted on my Instagram on which world we should renovate after Oasis Springs. And since this world only has 4 lots, this is gonna be a very short series. Maybe I will do some shell challenges in between, but this is gonna be a pretty short video, or sorry, a pretty short series. And therefore, stay tuned and follow me on my Instagram because soon we will be voting for the next world to renovate. I'm thinking, since or by now I have already stopped the chronological or graphical sequence of the actual worlds that come in the game. You know, when you open the game, you see Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, Newcrest, Magnolia Promenade, and then in another page you see the vacation worlds. I am thinking to stop the original plan I had of renovating each world in sequence, and therefore for the voting I think I will let you vote between Tartosa, which was also in my previous voting session, and I also want to renovate Windenburg, and I think I would add also how is it called, the word that came with Jungle Adventure, Salvadorada. Those are 3 options. I think I'm gonna give you 4, but you know, stay tuned and follow me on my socials. Those will be linked down below in the description. And also, if you like this video at any point, remember to comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all of that good stuff. You know, it really helps the channel out, and yeah, thank you if you do it. So this lot we are building a bakery / restaurant. Since we only have 4 lots in the world of Magnolia Promenade, it's I think it's the smallest world in The Sims 4. Which is so weird to say because it comes with an expansion pack, so having only 4 lots is really not that great, but yeah, you know what, it comes with 4 lots, so we have to deal with it. But coming with only 4 lots, I decided to do, at least for this lot, a multi-purpose lot. So if you turn it into a retail store, you will have a bakery, a fully functional bakery. The only requirement for a retail shop, it's honestly only a till or the cash register, and nothing else. So basically anything works with a bakery. I don't know how, but this slot of course has much more than a cash register. So if you turn it into a retail store, it will fully work as a bakery. You have a couple of fridges, you have a kitchen, you also have a cupcake machine, and yeah, so you can go ahead, own this place and run a bakery. But upstairs I've also filled the requirements for having a restaurant. So we have tables, the host station, the waiter station, and also the chef station. Which I originally forgot you needed a chef station. I thought you just needed a kitchen, but no. Uh, but alas, we made it. We did it. We made the restaurant, and this lot I think doesn't cost that much if you decide to purchase it. It's only around 80k. So I mean, it's not for your average sim or a starter sim, but it's definitely a lot that you can easily, if you do painting, you can easily own. And yeah, you can run both a restaurant and a bakery if you want, or according to whatever you want. The restaurant I've set as having a brunch menu, because it's the one that fits best with a bakery, and in my head it was just like a kind of a breakfast bar or a breakfast place in general. So the products that come out of the bakery then also are used for the restaurant. So you might get croissants, bagels. What else can you get? Pain au chocolat, pain au raisin. I guess I'm not so cultured on different breakfast types. So this whole lot is built in a kind of cozy vibe, kind of cottagey. Even I set custom like uniforms for waiters and hosts. Not for chefs because they just stay in the kitchen, so they can wear whatever they want. But it's very very cozy. I've used a lot of cottage living, a lot of cats and dogs. Of course, a lot of get to work for the bakery stuff and some dine out for the restaurant stuff. But then also some decorations such as the toddler stuff lights, um, the some get together as well. I think oh yeah, the bricks, they are the same mesh. They just come like in get together. They come with the like a finishing touch underneath. And for the second floor, I've used the city living one, which is or is it base game? I think it's city living. It uses the same exact mesh, just without the trim underneath. Some get famous just for the like roof decorations. Some discover university for the eaves, no, for the ivy. Sorry, I always get it confused. And also for the like staff room, which by the way I did not lock the doors. So if you decide to play in this slot, you will need to remember to lock the doors. Otherwise, your sims will also sit in the staff room, which typically is not needed. You like your sims will never, your employees will never use that room, but you know, just for some realism and to fill the lot, I decided to include the staff room, and that's where I've used Discover University mostly. And then since I've used like the flowers outside from the Eco Lifestyle pack, I've also decided to include some decorations. I think not that much, honestly. Probably just like a shelving unit, and that's probably it. Even because the flooring I've used is base game, both upstairs and downstairs. I went for wood flooring upstairs and then just regular tiles on the downstairs. Because this building to me looks not super old, like not historical, but you know, fairly old. So I wanted to go for like tiling underneath, and like not rotten wood flooring, but more rustic, weathered wood flooring that you see that came in the base game after the high school expansion pack. Which, by the way, are you excited for the new pack that's about to come out? Like by the time this video comes out, the pack will be like a couple of weeks away, and unfortunately I am gonna be on vacation for that week, so I am so sad that I won't be able to enjoy it right away and also film videos for you guys, like rating the build and buy, the cast, the gameplay, like just giving you a general opinion about the pack. But I have I'm not really on vacation. It's like a seminar that my university organizes each year in a different European city, and that's mandatory to attend. So, and also we are very busy during that week, so I'm not gonna bring my computer to like film and record. I will do everything right when I get home, which will be on March 20th. No, sorry, March 19th. So you will get I don't know if I will manage to pre-record videos because I'm quite busy with university, but I will try my best, and I will keep you updated. Talking about news, have you seen my new intro? I hope you like it. My whole channel and related socials are going through a whole rebranding. So I've changed my profile picture with my logo, which is also the watermark that you see in the bottom right corner of the screen, which if you hover over it and you press it, you can subscribe to my channel, just saying. I've also changed the banner for my YouTube channel. I've changed the bios for my TikTok and my Instagram. And therefore I've also changed the intro, outro, and the background music you are hearing right now here on videos. I just wanted to make it all feel a little bit more dreamy, creative, very not childlike, but very innocent, very happy. Because that's the whole vibe of my channel. Like when you come on my channel, I hope you can like escape reality and just focus on our little project that we are building together. So I hope you enjoy this new graphic, and if you do enjoy it, please let me know in the comments down below. It would be greatly appreciated, both for me and also for the algorithm, just saying. But yeah, so you saw the whole exterior of the build coming together, and now we are working on the interior. As I said, the lower floor is part of the bakery, so I am now working on like the kitchen part of the bakery. So we have like a kitchen set with a stove, a fridge, and also a cupcake machine. I really didn't know what else to put. Honestly, thinking about it, I could have put a sink in the kitchen. I completely forgot, but it's fine. Your Sims don't actually need a sink. And also upstairs in the restaurant part, we have 2 sinks in the kitchen area, and we also have sinks in the bathroom, which your Sims will use the bathroom sink anyway. So you know what? It's fine if I didn't put a sink in the kitchen. Then we have in front of the kitchen, which I used a half wall to make it like visible. So it's also always nice when you go to restaurant or places where they cook and you can see them actually cook, because one, it gives your Sims and you like a sense of security because you're seeing what they are preparing. So you like make sure that you use fresh ingredients, that they are not doing shady stuff back in the kitchen and try and sell you things that are not good for your health. So that's why I went for a half wall. Then I think I lost my train of thought, so moving on. You see I have like a counter space, which I have put a coffee machine in there. I've used the coffee machines from Get Together, the one that needs also the coffee grinder right next to it, but I didn't put the coffee grinder because Sims are so obsessed with making coffee. Once you get a coffee machine on the lot, most of the times when I put a coffee machine, it's just for the looks of it, so I am fine with it not being functional. If you want, you can just add a coffee grinder when you download the lot of the gallery, which by the way, the lot is already on the gallery under my username plumbobd, which is the same as my YouTube handle and my TikTok, and almost the same as my Instagram, because it only has an underscore after it on Instagram. But yeah, so the outside and bakery parts are the ones that took the most time, because they are the ones which I am less familiar with. And also a restaurant, once I decided for a style, it was really easy to make it happen. I just reused the same tables from the outside and also same chairs. I just put a bunch of tables around the area, and some paintings here and there. So the restaurant part is really easy. We also have some tables in the on the first floor, so like some high tables where your Sims can just grab a coffee, grab a or like a fake coffee, an imaginary coffee, because the coffee machine doesn't actually work because it doesn't have the coffee grinder. Oopsie. And yeah, they can grab their imaginary coffee and a croissant, and they can just sit there and have their breakfast. It's more like, I think, a convivial place. Maybe if you're working before going to work, you come here and get breakfast, or if you're with a group of friends, you might sit on that table. But yeah, it's not for a date. If you want to go for a breakfast date, you have to go upstairs to the restaurant, and yeah, that's basically it. You may have seen a cut in the video. During that cut, I have placed the lights on the whole flooring. I've also placed some decorations, and I finished the bathrooms, which are never interesting, and you are seeing them right now while I furnish the staff room, so it's fine. And what else? I also wanted to say sorry for not posting last Friday. I have been sick for the past week, so it's taking me a while to recover, and I started getting sick on Wednesday, like really sick on Wednesday. I think I also had a temperature, and then it turned just into a cold, but it was such a strong cold that no matter how many times I blew my nose, I just could not have a nice sounding voice. And even now it's not fully healed yet, but I hope it's manageable. So if you can tell that my voice is sounds a little bit sick, that is why I have been sick. In fact, I have been in fact sick. But yeah, so this is the staff room. Very easy. Just a mini fridge, a high table, and also I put another coffee machine. Same thing as the coffee machine outside. It's just the coffee machine from Get Together without the coffee grinder. So your Sims have the idea of getting coffee, but they don't actually make coffee, and they don't obsess over it, thankfully. And that's basically it for the downstairs. I've included also a dollhouse, just in case you come here with your children or your toddlers. I try to make the lots seem family friendly, if it's the case, like if it makes sense for it. Because for example, in my Oasis Springs rebuild series, in a couple of lots, like we have a diner, and a diner doesn't make a lot of sense for toddlers or children. Like they can just draw on the table. I don't even think toddlers can come to restaurants, because probably Dine Out came out before toddlers, so the code for them going to restaurants has not been implemented. So yeah, that's basically the reason why toddlers cannot go to restaurants, if they actually cannot. I've also built a clothing store, but it's very fancy, and it's also a clothing store, so it doesn't need to have activities for children. I don't have any toddler clothes on there, also because, again, Get to Work came before the toddler update, so there are no mannequins for the toddler shape, which I hope one day they go back and fix that, because it would be nice to sell clothes for toddlers, but alas, they don't. What else? So the diner doesn't have activities for children. The clothing store doesn't have activities for children. Karaoke bar, same. Your children and toddlers would not go there. Same for the Llama Corn Club. Same for the bar. Where it makes sense, I usually do include children's activities. For example, in my library from my Willow Creek series, which if you want to check out, go on my channel in the playlist section. There will be a Willow Creek Rebuild series playlist, and there you can find the Willow Creek library, in which I have put some children's stuff. But yeah, so now you are seeing we're working on the restaurant, which is coming together very quickly. We have less than 2 minutes of speed build available, and in 2 minutes I just whip up a restaurant. This came together much quicker than I thought, because it took me like not 2 tries, but like I built this lot over the course of 2 days. The like bakery I built in one day and the restaurant in another day, and I thought it was gonna take me like another hour to build this restaurant, because I tried to put a little bit of detail in this build, but the restaurant just was full of tables, so I didn't have much else to add, and the vibe was already set, so I just recycled some items, not out of laziness but out of coherence, because in a whole build I tried to keep my furnishings consistent. But screenshots should be coming up, so I hope you enjoy this video. Follow me on all of my socials, those will be linked down in the description, and also remember to comment, like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you like this video at any point. I will catch you all in my next speed build. Goodbye!